For the tricep stretch, you just need a blank wall. You're going to take your elbows or just underneath the elbow joint to the wall. Bring the hands together, take the hands into prayer position at the back, and then move your hips back to open out that chest stretch. If you find this difficult to do on a wall, then what you can do is set up a low chair, bring yourself into kneeling, the same thing applies, and move into a low chair position for a tricep stretch. So this is the back stretch. You're going to link the arms underneath the legs and just make sure you're comfortable in that position. Once you're happy in this position, you can use this to lever yourself forward and create a greater lower back stretch. Hold for 1 to 2 minutes. So the next stretch is a butterfly stretch. Similar to the ab mat sit-up, you're going to bring your feet together and then let the knees drop out to the side. At this point, if you want to change the stretch, you can take the toes, pull your heels closer towards your bum, you can take them further away and work on just moving those knees out to the side. And you should be holding this for about 2 minutes. The next stretch is your squat pattern, so you're going to sit yourself down into a squat pattern and then take the elbow into the opposing knee and just use that to push the knees out to the side. If you don't quite have the squat range, that's not a problem. You can still work a little bit higher and work on that hip range. Once you've been holding for a few seconds, you should feel like that starts to release and you can maybe just edge your way down a little bit in that position. Again, we can use the elbows here to move the knees out towards the side. And you should be working in this position for 1 to 2 minutes. So for the PNF internal rotation stretch, get yourself into a comfortable position. If it helps, if you find this uncomfortable, take the top leg and just pop the foot back so you create a bit of stability around the hip. You're then going to take your your 2 hands together, making sure elbows in line with the shoulder, and I'm going to apply a gradual force downwards while this hand is going to push up into the top hand. Working this for 10 to 20 seconds, release, you can then work your internal rotation range a little bit more, and again we can apply some greater stretch in that range as well. Repeat that for 2 or 3 cycles and then just gently work into that rotation range and hold for 1 minute. So for the night to hamstring stretch, make sure you've got something supporting the back knee. We can start by taking this foot forward and start opening out the hip. If you want to add to this stretch, again, you can take the arm overhead, hold this position for up to 30 seconds. You're then going to gradually move your way back. What you might want here is something supporting your hands if you can't quite get the hands down to the floor, so two blocks are fine. And then move back to that night stretch. Again, you can take the arm up if you want to, or leave the arm down by the side. Hold for 30 seconds, then cycle back through this position. Hold for 30 seconds and then change over.